All right, welcome to April 2024 Breathwork guided session. And I'm going to briefly explain the practice for those of you that may not have done this before. And it's always good reminders for those of us that have. This is called transformational breathwork because it definitely has that possibility of great transformation on a subtle level, as well as it can be a little bit more dramatic for some of you that have not done this in a while, or maybe never done it, or have, just needs a lot of things that you need to release. Because this style of breath work goes into your nervous system and it releases those blockages that we pick up throughout our life. And, that can be anything from unexpressed, mostly it's unexpressed emotions. So that can happen in something as little as like a frustrating meeting at work, all the way up to, more severe trauma. And so with that, these emotions that may be stuck, they can come to the surface in this practice. So really just allow that. You're in the comfort of your own home. You're totally safe. So that's a perfect place for you to just allow these emotions to come up and to be felt and expressed. And if you need to take a break for crying or anything like that, that's totally fine. And then just come back to the practice once you feel like you can. And really allow yourself to be your own healer in this practice. Trust your breath. I do encourage you to keep up with the breath pattern throughout if you can. And just know that you're going to get exactly what you need in this practice. And that's what it is, right? It's a practice. So this is something that even if it becomes challenging or your mind starts to wander, just come back to the practice, the breathing pattern, and you'll get all the benefits from it. And there's many benefits on a physical level, and you can reach out to me separately if you're curious what those are. I don't want to take up time for that right now. But as a reminder, the breathing pattern is 2 breaths in and 1 breath out. So you're going to breathe once into your belly, once into your chest, and then exhale. It sounds like this. You can try it with me. That's it. It's very easy. It's not forced. And I like to explain that it's kind of the feminine counterpart to a lot of these more like aggressive, kind of like holotropic style of breath work if you've done that before. However, if you want to, you can breathe faster and deeper. And you can do more of a and that's totally up to you. Whatever you're feeling like what you need. And I always encourage you to be gentle with yourself and really just have no expectations and be open to whatever comes forward for you, which some other physical sensations you might feel are tingling, twitching. You might feel very heavy and stuck to the ground. You can get some light cramping in your hands or your face. These are all normal things that happen with the changing levels of oxygen and carbon dioxide in your body. So it's totally fine, and you can just keep breathing through it, and it will release. And I think that's all for the physical sensations. You can also experience visions, memories coming back, and those are the most common things. But really, it's unique to each person's experience depending on what there is going on in their life right now. So, all right, let's go ahead and get started. So you can get comfortable laying on the ground or your bed or wherever you are. And you just want to make sure that you're laying in an open and receiving position. So your feet should be uncrossed. You can have your palms face up if that's comfortable, and just create the most easy flow for the energy through your body from the breath work, because you will be moving a lot of life energy, life force energy, prana with this practice. You want it to be able to flow easily. If you're using a pillow, just make sure your throat doesn't feel like it's closed off. And then let's use this transitional point of getting clear on your intention for this practice. For those of you that have lower back issues, it might be good to put a pillow under your knees as well. You just want to be as comfortable as possible. So getting clear on that intention. If you don't have one, you could just use mine, which is to be present, to be fully present with each breath. And you can always come back to that intention throughout this practice. If your mind starts to wander, come back to those few words that you're creating now as like a touch point for your intention for this practice together. And let's just do some deep breaths together to really relax our entire body. So exhale everything out your mouth. Deep inhale through your nose. Exhale out your mouth. Really relaxing your body. Noticing if there's any tension and relaxing deeper. Deep breath in. Exhale. And one more. Deep breath. Let it go. All right. And you will be guided this whole process with music. And then at the end, I'll take you out of the breath work and we're going to go directly into a guided meditation. So throughout this practice, if you have experience with this already, you're welcome to do some breath holds, holding the breath in for as long as you can or holding the breath out for as long as you can. You can experiment with that. This is again, an invitation for you to be your own healer and to just do whatever feels right for you. Or you can just do the breath pattern the whole time as well. It's totally up to you. This is a choose your own journey. And you're welcome to take a break as well if you need to for a couple of minutes and then come back to the practice. Okay, so whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and get started with the breath pattern. So again, it's 1 in the belly, 1 in the chest, and then exhale all through the mouth. Take it at your own pace. I'm calling on all of our guides, our angels, ancestors, the energy of Mother Earth, Father Sky, and the energy from all the directions to support us on this healing journey, to bring us more clarity, peace, love, and all that we desire. We thank you for your protection and for your love always. And affirming that there is only one presence here, and that presence is love.
Saw your reflection, the embers. They drew out a map and they showed you direction. Your sender is far in the east, where your heart is at peace when you enter. My love is just a reminder, find your center. My love is just a reminder, find your center. My love is just a reminder. My love is just a reminder, find your center. Well, help me recall that first morning, sunlight at dawn, and cracks on the floor, well, it served as a warning. Everything's changing, I'll rearrange it. So familiar, so amazing. Hopped in the car, drove through the mountains, cows in the street, prayer beads you were counting. There was the river, eternal giver, flowing forever. Remember, find your center. My love is just a reminder, find your center. My love is just a reminder. My love is just a reminder, find your center. My love is just a reminder. When you've lost your way, colors start to fade. Take a look within, find your offering. Hold it to the sun, let your spirit run. Remember, remember, find your center. My love is just a reminder, find your center. My love is just a reminder. My love is just a reminder, find your center. My love is just a reminder. love is just a reminder, find your center. My love is just a reminder. My love is just a reminder, find your center. My love is just a reminder.
Please let me feel inner peace from my center at the center of me. Please let me feel inner peace from my center at the center of me. Please let me feel inner peace from my center at the center of me. Please let me feel inner peace from my center at the center of me. My heart is open, I am aware, in me's a knowing, I'm love, 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 my heart is open, I am aware, in me's a knowing, I'm love, 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 love. Please let me feel inner peace from my center at the center of me. Please let me feel inner peace from my center at the center of me. Please let me feel peace from my center at the center of me. Please let me feel peace from my center at the center of me. My heart is open, I am aware, in me's a knowing, I'm love, 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 my heart is open, I am aware, in me's a knowing, I'm love, love. me love, show me love, show me love. Don't let me think weakly, though I know that I can break. Keep me away from apathy while I am still awake. And don't let me think too long of the one I'm bound to face. Show me love, show me love, show me love.
Okay, and letting go of the breath with some deep breaths and sighs on the exhale. You can exhale everything out your mouth. Deep inhale through your nose. And sigh it out. Let's do that again. And just returning to your normal breath. We're going to dive into the meditation.
Entire limbs of a tree turn to ash, while shoots of crimson and burnt orange, notched with ripe bud, rally to touch the sun. The body lets life go and defies death in the same spring. Though parts of us become brittle, we are not all broken. We too are simultaneously letting go and fiercely reaching, veined with gold, toward the light. If we are not what we have done, not what our parents or caretakers told us we were, if we are not the story or the label, the color or the sound, if we are not what the world placed on us, who are we? Can you hear a string being plucked somewhere inside, longing to make a song of you? Can you hear anywhere inside a faint voice that wants to stand up from the rubble? Is there a place in you that is moving against the tide of the story? Can you hear inside a sound wanting to be made into a song? We have been built from the milk of our mothers, the bent backs of our fathers. We have inherited a pattern, a rhythm of sound. And yet some part of us wants to live as if it were not besieged. Some part lives outside the box of this rhythm, this pattern, and plays a drum inside its own heart. Whatever courage you can muster to move into this different sound, I urge you to find it. Look to step on the other road, for the one we are all on is paved with sad things that do not suit what we know inside. Whatever longing or yearning we feel to return to the soft earth of our hearts is the true path. So now, here on the breath we are given, in the space we are together, we have the opportunity to grow in wisdom by moving ever so gently to another song. One yet to be written, but being sung nonetheless in some far-off room inside of us. Our heart is the kingdom we left long ago that holds the new tune. So quietly now, we place our hand on our hearts and we breathe. We acknowledge the mire we have innocently been born into. We acknowledge the clothes we are wearing that feel tight and shorn. And we listen ever so attentively. We listen and we listen and feel for an open space opening around us. There at the borders of your being is an open sky, radiant with a humming silence that calls to you by name. Even just one moment spent recognizing this rhythm will pull parts of us in toward it. And slowly we begin to reorganize the cells of our body. Slowly we move away from the well-rutted roads of our inherited pain, and we let the old limbs of our tree die. We reach, notched with bud, toward the light. The biggest lie we've been told is that we don't have the power or the abilities to shift. The biggest lie we've been told is that we must continue down this road that hurts our bodies and our minds and our hearts. The biggest lie we've been told is to keep our head looking down instead of tilting our face toward the sun. So, dear one, standing on this threshold with me, with your hands placed against your heart, with your breath as your companion, tilt your face up toward the sky and find in you a place of quiet surrender. Find the yawning sky behind you and lean yourself away from your inherited pain. With each breath we spend here, we start to make a new sound. And it begins to sound sweet. And it begins to sound like love. And it begins to sound like trust and faith And it begins to sound like forgiveness and understanding and compassion. If we stand here in the heart of our experience and we reach toward a deeper self, a deeper truth becomes us. There are no words for this place, for this shift. It is a gentle homecoming that is ours alone. Each breath we spend in surrender, looking to make a new sound with our lives and ourselves. We succeed. This is your kingdom, dear one. You are free here to make a new song. To let all the dead limbs of your tree die. And reach, veined with gold, toward the light. Now that we have settled into a new dimension of our being, we open our eyes and come back into this room together. You can use this practice when you notice that your patterns and your habits are coming up. You can use this just to tap back into your greater understanding and awareness of what's taking place in your body. You can actually choose to change directions and to lean away from our inherited pain, our inherited suffering, and train ourselves to write a new story, to write a new song, to listen to the wisdom thread through our bodies and to move in a direction that actually makes us feel well, makes us feel healthy, makes us feel strong. Thank you for taking the time to do such a courageous practice with me today. May you move forward with grace and with ease. Be well.
Continuing to come back into the room. You can roll over to one side if that feels good. Creating some movement in your body. Stretching. And giving a moment of thanks to all of our guides and angels and ancestors that supported us today and every day of our life. thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to all of the teachers and all of those that have preserved these technologies so that we can benefit from them now. Thank you, thank you. You don't need to move. You can stay where you are and just keep chilling. Peace.